Hi, lovely people. Welcome to my channel. My name is Brandy, and my channel is Speak Your Truth, where I'll be speaking my truth. And so today, in part one of this video, is going to be about me discussing my rape. I have been raped 3 times. I think three times. Twice as a child, once as an adult. I'm not sure if I'm going to cover, maybe I'll cover a little bit from each incident. Because at first I was going to like break down one. Um, but because the details of the earlier ones um, are skewed because it happened so long ago that I'm probably going to touch on all three. Um, I don't know. We'll see. I'm just going with the flow. We'll see. We'll see. But we're going to talk about the first one. All right. So, the first time that I was raped, I was a child of maybe 4 or 5. I was raped by a family member. I will not be mentioning anyone's name whatsoever. Please do not ask people who are family members who know about the situation. Please do not talk about these people names in the description, and I thank you very much. So it was a family member, a male family member, along with female family members as well. They were in the room when it happened. I was at living with my parents. I believe were living with a relative, and I don't know how it got started or whose idea of it for me to be the test dummy, I guess. Um, but what I would say is, without getting into much detail, is that there were I'm gonna say one male cousin and the rest were female cousins and or some type of family. And I can't remember all of everything, but what I do know is that there were adults in the house when this happened. This was a 3-story house. Anybody who's familiar with the 3-story houses in Baltimore City, they're very large, and so people can occupy floors in the 3-story, and you wouldn't know what was going on if you were on a different floor. So I'm not blaming any adult that was there, but what I will say is it seems strange that we were left for, like I said, there were adults in the house, if I'm not mistaken. But it's really weird how that I don't remember if it was daytime or nighttime, but I think it's really weird that uh, these things were happening and no adults came to check to see what was going on. And if they did, I don't remember. I think I would remember an adult coming in to break it up, like, "Hey, what are you guys doing?" I don't know. This cousin had a weird attraction to me. As as an adult looking back, because there was instances where we were left alone. You know, even later on, staying with another aunt, he still had access to get to me, and I didn't think that, or I didn't know, or I don't know. Maybe this was like, this is normal because, um, happened before. So I'll retract my statement on the rape 3 times. I was raped 4 times, twice by the same family member, which a lot of people do not know about the second time. So anyway, back to the first time. I don't really remember a lot about what happened that day, but I do know that I am good at covering up things, especially as a child, coming from um, parents who did drugs and neglected you. I knew how to adapt to situations, I guess, that wasn't the norm, I guess. I don't know. But I'll fast forward the timeline to me um, never telling anyone. I don't even know or remember how I ended up going to therapy for it. But I do have, and I know I went to therapy. This isn't a memory that just came from somewhere. I did go to therapy for this maybe some years later. I didn't go when it happened. I suppressed it, and I went to school, and and did my thing. I on surface level, I didn't let it affect me. I went to school. I was smart, smart as hell, smarter than everybody in my class, which is why I got bullied. Um, I didn't go to pre-K or kindergarten. I tested straight into first grade with my aunt. This is before foster care. Um, and I didn't go to therapy until foster care, so I know the therapy didn't happen until a few, not too many, but a few years later, maybe 8, maybe maybe 7, 8, around that time, and this happened about 4 or 5. So I'm not sure what happened as to how it got exposed and how he ended up getting to me again when I was in first grade, staying at an aunt's house. I want to say he was babysitting us, me and my siblings, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna, yeah. So after that, I do have a memory of me lying to the police, telling them that my dad did this after the second time that he touched me and sexually assaulted me. After that, I guess I got fed up. And my mom wasn't there, but I was close to my dad, so I somehow, some way, because I don't know, I called the police or talked to the police and told them I was raped, and I told them my dad did it, and trying to get him to come to me and rescue me, and they locked him up, and I remember him telling me, like, why. I'm sorry, guys, I rock, so yeah, I've been rocking since forever. I really try not to do it on camera, but I can't help it. Anyway, so I told him he did it, and we ended up in foster care. Um, I don't know if it happened that fast, but yeah. So after I told the cops, I was lying, they let him out of jail, and then the cat got out of the bag. Then I told maybe my dad. I'm not sure who I told. I don't think I told my dad first. I think I told a female first. I'm not sure who did it, who I told first, but I told them first. And then so fast forward to me in foster care, and my foster mom taking me to therapy for this rape. Um, I remember catching the bus and everything. somewhere in Charles Village or something. No, not Charles Village. Charles, somewhere in Remington. I know people will be looking at this video like, where the F is Remington? Google it. It's in Baltimore. But that's where the place was. It's in Remington. And I had to do therapy for that. But I still, I wanted to put this story out because I know it's a lot of women and men who get raped and they really let that affect their lives. Like they get depressed and they drink and they do drugs, and you don't have to take that route. I didn't do that. I didn't take that route. I probably should not have held it in as long as I did, but I didn't let it affect me academically. And then on top of being raped, having to go to school and then get bullied on top of that. And so it wasn't a great time in my life to be this person who was still going to strive to be an outstanding student academically. You get that? That's a crazy, maybe not crazy, I don't know, but it's a weird frame of mind to be in, because it's like I said I wasn't going to get emotional doing this video, but I just did a video previously about purging, and so this is a part of it. So I'm not going to hide it back. If it comes out, it comes out. That's what it is. This is a part of my healing. This is why I have to do these videos. So I didn't let it affect me. I still went to school. I still did my work. I still was smarter than everybody, even though I got bullied every single day. I never was accepted for who I was. I was always, different. When I started new schools, I was always different. And people took advantage of that. I'm going to do videos on me being bullied as well, because I don't want to get off subject. But I still went to school. I still did my work. I didn't let it affect me and on surface level. Because all I did internally was covered it so that it allowed me to push forward to be this excellent student. I didn't have anybody at home pushing me at this point. Me and my siblings were in foster care. I want to talk about that too, but I don't want to get too far off subject. I still went to school and did what I had to do. And I want to encourage, I want this story to encourage others to do the same. Don't let people who take your innocence away from you change your life for the worse. That means that they took the power from you and you allowed them to do that. As a child, I didn't allow them to do that to me. I had no mother, no father, no real family, because they weren't there. And I had to do it on my own. There was nobody encouraging me. There was nobody to say, I love you and you're beautiful and you didn't deserve that shit that happened to you. There was nobody telling me that. So I had to do it for myself. I had to pick up the pieces. And then I'm the oldest. I was just telling my sister the other day how much pressure it is to be a strong woman, to be the oldest, to set an example, to get bullied every day, to be raped as a child and as an adult, and still walk around and be strong woman. That's hard, but I did it. And you can do it too. We all can. And I'm not saying the overly strong part about it, because some of us don't naturally. I think we all do, but some of y'all gonna say, I'm not strong like that. I can't do it. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. If I can, you can. If I can go to school and get bullied every day, get raped by family members, raised in the household where you never told you loved, where you never told you're beautiful, and still strive for excellence. Because I graduated with excellence. I graduated with scholarships. I didn't have to pay for college. I didn't. I still stayed who I was. I still developed a wonderful personality. I still developed more strength than I knew I've ever had. So I had to, I guess for some of us, we have to go through that. And that I mean rape. Because I'm not afraid to see it. I'm not afraid to see it. I have to wipe my nose because I don't want to be on camera. But my nose all nasty. But I just want to tell everybody that you can overcome anything. You can overcome anything. You don't have to let it stop your life. You don't have to become depressed. I wouldn't even recommend suppressing it. Because now here I am in 36. And there's nothing, please. Not saying there's anything wrong with that. We all come into this in our own time. But here I am at 36. And I'm purging from shit I went through when I was 6. 5'4". And I'm still going through it. Because I'm going to still be putting out videos about this. My life journey. And how I ended up where I am now. And I want to shout out the lady on Facebook. I don't remember her name. But if she sees this video. She asked me this a couple weeks ago. She wanted to know my story. I never answered her message because I had to purge. I went in there, and I was like, no. So, Miss Lady, thank you. Thank you. Because you, Will Capru Ben told me to do this. So, let's just scratch that for a second. Will Capru Ben told me to put this video out about me being raped and everything. He been told me this months ago. And I was just like, oh, I don't know, because of the family. I don't do. This is my story. This is my life. This is my healing. Why the fuck should I not tell my story? Because I care about what other people think and what other people feel. No, that way that I stay fucked up. That's what happens, y'all. We get afraid because we scared of what somebody else gonna think. We scared about what our family gonna say. Fuck that shit. Why the fuck do you gotta suffer? Why do you have to suffer? What they did to you. What somebody did to you. You supposed to suffer in suppression. No, fuck that. We ain't suffering no more over here. We ain't suffering no more over here. We letting all that shit go. We not suffering. If y'all can hear this music in the background, I do not own the rights to none of this music. I forgot to say that when I started the video. Anyway, I got 45 seconds. I only wanted to make these videos 20 minutes. I don't want them to be too long, so I can keep everybody's attention. If y'all want them longer, please comment below if you think that I should go in more, if you want to hear more, if you have any comments. Please like, subscribe, share. This is part 1. I will be coming back with part 2. I'm recording more videos tomorrow. I'm being more consistent. So, I love all of you. I love everyone. I am putting out love, light, peace, love, blessings. I love you all. Bye.